You know that feeling, right? You wake up, the sun is shining, and you think, today's the day I get moving. But then that knee gives a little twinge, or that lower back sends a memo from a decade ago, and just like that, the motivation drains away, replaced by this frustrating question that maybe, just maybe, has been whispering in the back of your mind. What if the best way for me to stay strong and mobile isn't in some noisy, intimidating gym, but hidden in the quiet, simple movements we've been told are just too easy? See, that's the thing nobody really talks about straight. We get these generic brochures at the doctor's office showing a happy senior gently lifting a tiny dumbbell, and it feels disconnected. It feels like they're talking at you, not to you. Let's change that narrative right here, right now, because I'm here to tell you the secret to unlocking a body that feels healthy, that listens to you, that carries you through your day with energy, and without that constant background noise of ache, isn't about pounding the pavement or grinding through workouts that leave you sore for days. Nope. It's about something far more intelligent, something almost sneaky. It's about what I like to call stealth fitness. Movements so integrated into the fabric of your life, so low impact they feel like you're almost not working out, but you are secretly rebuilding your foundation from the inside out. And we're not just talking about the usual go for a walk spiel. Everybody and their brother says that. We're going deeper. We're talking about the stuff that truly moves the needle. Think about your average day for a second. You get out of bed. That's a movement. You bend down to pick up the newspaper. That's a movement. You reach for a plate on the top shelf. That's a movement. Our lives are a series of these functional patterns, and the problem with a lot of standard senior exercise is that it happens in this sterile vacuum, completely separate from the life you're actually living. So let's scrap that. Let's talk about making your entire house, your entire day, your gym, and it starts not with a dumbbell, but with your feet. Seriously, most stability issues, most of that fear of falling, don't start in your knees or your hips. They start with the connection between your feet and the floor. Your feet have more nerve endings than almost anywhere else in your body. They're your personal GPS system for balance, and we've spent decades locking them up in stiff, supportive shoes that have basically put that GPS to sleep. So the first and maybe most powerful low-impact exercise you can do today costs nothing, and you can start the second you get out of bed. I call it soul awakening. Here's what you do. First thing in the morning, before you even put your slippers on, stand up straight, holding onto your dresser or the wall if you need to for balance. No shame in that game. Now just feel your feet on the floor. Really feel it. The coolness of the wood or the carpet. Then slowly and deliberately, lift all 10 of your toes off the ground. Spread them wide like you're trying to make a starfish with your foot. Hold it for a count of 3, then slowly lower them down one by one if you can, starting with the pinky toe and ending with the big toe. It sounds silly, I know, but this isn't silly. This is neuroscience. You're literally waking up the neural pathways between your brain and your feet. Do this for just 1 minute each morning. After a week, you'll feel a difference in your stance. You'll feel grippier to the earth. It's a game changer. And who's talking about that? Nobody. But we are. Now let's talk about walking. Because yes, everyone says to walk, but I'm going to bet you $1 to a donut you're probably walking wrong for what your body needs now. We think, okay, I'll just put one foot in front of the other. And we end up with this shuffling gait that actually increases your risk of tripping. What we want is a purposeful, powerful stride. So let's introduce the coffee walk. This is where we mix it up. You're not just walking to the end of the block and back. You're going to the local park or even just up and down your driveway. And you're going to change your pace every 30 seconds. Walk at your normal pace for 30 seconds. Then for the next 30, I want you to focus on taking slightly shorter but quicker steps. Almost like a light, brisk little march. Don't worry about speed. Worry about the quickness of the step turnover. This isn't about cardio. This is about reminding your brain and your muscles how to accelerate and decelerate smoothly, which is exactly what prevents falls when you misjudge a step. Then go back to your normal pace. Do this for 10 minutes. It keeps the brain engaged, it keeps the body guessing in a safe way, and it makes a boring walk into a dynamic stability session. See the difference? It's subtle. It's smart. And while we're on the topic of smart, let's chat about water. Aqua aerobics, right? Yeah, it's great. But again, it can be a whole production. Getting to the pool, changing the chlorine. What if you could get 80% of the benefit without even leaving your house? I'm talking about shadow boxing in the shower. Hear me out. The shower is a perfect safe place. The walls are right there if you need them. The warm water is loosening up your muscles. So while the water's running, stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Now make fists but keep them loose. No white knuckles. And slowly, deliberately start throwing gentle punches straight ahead. Alternate arms. Feel the rotation in your torso. Then do slow, controlled uppercuts. Then gentle hooks. The water provides natural resistance way better than air. You're working your shoulders, your back, your core for stability, and your coordination all in a 5-minute shower. It's fun. It's goofy. Nobody's watching. And it builds functional strength for things like lifting a grocery bag out of your car trunk or grabbing something from a high shelf. It's a total win. But strength is only one piece of the puzzle. The other, the one that gets ignored the most, is what I call the silent killer of mobility. And it's not your muscles. It's your fascia. That's the thin, saran wrap-like connective tissue that sheaths every single one of your muscles. As we age, if we don't move it in specific ways, it gets sticky. It gets glued down. It's why you feel tight even after you stretch. So we need to unglue it. And the best lowest impact way to do that is with a foam roller. Now before you picture some contortionist act at the gym, stop. We're doing this differently. We're doing it while we watch TV. Get a soft, long foam roller. Sit on your couch and place the roller on the floor in front of you. Put one calf on the roller and the other foot on the floor for support. Now gently, slowly roll that calf from your ankle up to the back of your knee and back down. Just the weight of your own leg is enough pressure. You're not trying to cause pain. You're just looking for a good hurt, a tender spot. When you find it, just pause, breathe. Hold it there for 20 seconds. You'll feel the tissue slowly, magically start to release. Do this for 5 minutes per leg during the evening news. This one habit will do more for your flexibility and reducing that morning stiffness than almost anything else. It's like giving your muscles a deep tissue massage without the expensive appointment. And we can't forget about balance. Tai Chi is fantastic, but let's be real. Learning all those forms can be daunting. So let's steal the best part of it, the weight shifting. Here's the kitchen sink stance. While you're waiting for the kettle to boil or the microwave to ding, stand at your kitchen sink, holding on lightly. Stand with your feet together. Now slowly shift all your weight onto your right foot. Lift your left foot just an inch off the ground. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without wobbling too much? Great, now slowly lower it. Shift your weight to the left foot and lift the right. That's it. You're not trying to be a flamingo. You're just reminding your body how to manage its center of gravity. Do this a few times a day, every single day. It takes zero extra time. It builds this incredible subconscious stability that makes you feel sure-footed on an uneven sidewalk or in a crowded store. This is how you build confidence. Not with a big dramatic workout, but with these tiny, consistent deposits into your body's stability bank account. So look, here's the real talk. This isn't about getting ripped or training for a marathon. This is about freedom. It's about being able to get down on the floor to play with your grandkids and, more importantly, being able to get back up again with ease. It's about carrying your own groceries, gardening without paying for it the next 2 days, and taking that trip you've always talked about without worrying if your body can keep up. The golden years shouldn't be about managing decline. They should be about enjoying the harvest of a life well lived. And that requires a body that's still your partner, not your problem. These stealth fitness strategies, the toe lifts, the coffee walks, the shower shadow boxing, the foam rolling, the kitchen sink balances. This is the real stuff. This is the stuff that works because it fits into your life. It respects your body's history and it quietly, powerfully, builds a foundation of strength, mobility, and confidence that lets you live life on your terms. So don't just wonder if it'll work. Try one thing, just one. Start tomorrow. Your future, more agile, more energized self will thank you for it. Now go on, get out there and own your day.